Good morning guys, from Nevşehir, Turkey, about to catch an hour flight from Kayseri to Istanbul. Actually, about to drive an hour from here to Kayseri, then an hour flight from Kayseri to Istanbul, spend the day in Istanbul, and then we're flying from Istanbul to Tirana, Albania. Let's do this. And an hour and 45 minutes later, we made it to Kayseri Airport. The reason it took so long to get here is because our Airbnb was in Nevşehir, and most of the other Airbnbs or hotels were in the center of the national park in Garim. So we were kind of the first people on at 7:20, and then we had to pick everyone else up and then go to the airport. So in reality, it was only like an hour drive. But we made it, and we're going to check our bags, go through security again because you have to go through a security checkpoint before you even enter the airport. And yeah, then we'll be on our way to Istanbul. And I didn't know when I booked this, I don't know what I was thinking, but it'll be a fun layover. It's 12 hours. We'll be in Istanbul because our flight leaves at 11 p.m. tonight to go to Tirana. But the plan is to leave the airport, but I don't know if we can do so because of the negative COVID test thing. So we're gonna figure that out. Hopefully we can go into the city of Istanbul. If not, we're gonna have to figure out another plan to stay at the airport for a while. So let's do it. This is breakfast in Turkey when the boarding area is this little cube and there's one little shop to buy stuff. I mean, the nutrition in Pringles is next to none, so. Oh, and Coke Zero. And Lindsay's got her Snickers and Fuse tea.
I asked for watermelon, but lemon's good.
Plus I got one of these little like keychains. I wanted one so bad, I don't know why. They're just really satisfying. It's like squishy and made of leather, like a little balloon.
Oh my god.
I had it.
I thought you dropped it.
I got it. An hour later, we made it to Istanbul. That flight was super stormy, like drained me, getting rocked around pretty good. I know Lindsay got a little bit nauseous, but yeah, we landed in Istanbul in a thunderstorm, so that was fun. But now, getting some food in us, and got to figure out some kind of plan here. Supposed to meet up with a local friend of ours that you guys saw in a previous video. But we gotta figure out where we can get a taxi and go to Istanbul because we're still like 28 miles out of the city. It's kind of far, so we'll have to figure that out. So after figuring out what we're doing, we're gonna go get a taxi and take it into the city of Istanbul and meet up with our friend Or, who you guys saw in a previous Istanbul video. So really excited about that. He's a great guy. And before we do that, I want to give a huge shout out to Atiya in Nevşehir. He was our host for the cave room that I shot for you guys. I will link his Airbnb in the description as well as his Instagram, and I highly recommend that you check that place out. He was a wonderful host, great meals every night, breakfast included, very knowledgeable about the area, super nice guy. Had great conversations about the world with him and had a lot of chai teas together, so it was a pleasure for me, and I want to give him a huge shout out. So go check him out if you are in Kayseri area or Nevşehir or anywhere in Cappadocia. Stay at Atiya's Cave Hotel. Do it. We just got out here and it is absolutely pouring rain. I haven't seen rain this intense in a while. It's absolute chaos down that way. A ton of people, but really rough. So this is going to be an interesting day with what we have to do because we're not going to walk too much because of how rainy it is, but we have an Uber on the way, and I think it's about an hour drive into the city, so just waiting on him now. After that chaos, we finally made it into a taxi. We ended up canceling the Uber because I kept trying to find the guy and like the entire street was like flooded. I mean, it is like serious rainfall. So I ended up just taking the $5 fee and canceling, and then we got a regular taxi, and it's, like I said, it's about an hour drive or so into the city. So we're working on that, and then we'll be there for about like 5 hours or so, and then we're gonna take a taxi back to the airport, and we'll fly out tonight at 11 to go to Tirana. And she's really happy that we checked our bags because we did not want to lug those around, and so those are taken care of, which is nice. And yeah, so I'm interested to see what Istanbul's like too, because it's post-lockdown right now. So I think it'll be a lot busier than in the first couple videos that we were here. So I think we're both excited to see Istanbul how it normally is. After an extremely adventurous taxi ride, we were back in central Istanbul. That was insane. A little bit dangerous. The guy was going extremely fast, and you couldn't even see outside. It was so rainy. But we're about to go to the restaurant, meet up with my man Or, and honestly, I don't even know what we're gonna do. Just gonna figure it out. Have about, I think it's like 3 p.m. So we have about 8 more hours. So I'm just gonna figure it out. Kind of winging it. But we both want to eat something and go to the bathroom. So on our way to the restaurant now, and the tram's right there. Lindsay finally gets her waffle with strawberries and chocolate and stuff. We tried to get one in Odessa, but it didn't end up working out, or it did work out, but it wasn't what she thought it was going to be like. So this is the one that she wants. We're going to try it. We got 2 coffees coming. We just had a great meal with our friend, and we're going to take a taxi or the tram, I'm not sure, back to the airport, and we're going to head to Tirana. Coffee and waffle in hand. Take a bite.
It's just too good.
How is it?
Heaven.
What's on it? Walk us through what's on that.
I got chocolate and bananas and strawberries and sprinkles.
She's enjoying herself way too much.
He just kept asking if I wanted more, and I was like,
Yeah, he kept being like this. So, yeah, it's been a long day. We're super tired. We were up at 7.
yeah.
And we're not going to get to Tirana until 12 a.m. their time, but they're an hour behind Istanbul, so we're technically not getting there until 1 a.m. body clock time, but our Airbnb host is luckily picking us up from the airport, which is super nice, so I don't have to worry about a taxi. And yeah, I think we're both ready to kind of get there. It's been a long day, but we like travel days too. The travel days are fun. An hour and 37 minutes later, we are back at Istanbul Airport. We're at the domestic airport, SAW. I can't really pronounce the Turkish name, but a super long drive, ton of traffic, ton of rain. But we are finally back. I'm gonna pay the driver, and then after that, we are gonna go through security and passport control, and hopefully get some dinner. Made it past security, and now it is time for some dinner. So much food here, which is really nice, and there's a Starbucks. I think I'm allowed to drink a coffee this late because we're not getting to Tirana until midnight, so I have to stay up that long, which is another like 4 hours. So I'm gonna cheat and get a coffee this late. And yeah, I don't know what's for dinner, but either way, we have about an hour and 45 minutes until we board, and yeah, we'll be on our way to Tirana. So after some quick fast food, aka, oh, need my bag on, aka McDonald's, which I'm not super proud of. We are on our way to our gate to Tirana. We're super tired. It's been an extremely long day. I'm kind of just excited to get there. But it's about a 30-minute drive to our apartment from the airport. So it's gonna be, we still have a little bit of a night ahead of us in terms of that. And yeah. Later, we're in Tirana, Albania, and now we have to find our Airbnb host and a half-hour drive to the city. Let's do it.